Disclaimer: this script was written by ChatGPT, an artificial intelligence developed by OpenAI. It does not represent personal opinions or external human writers. Everything you're about to hear is based on publicly available data, trends, research, and insights compiled by AI. It's designed to help you think critically and form your own conclusions. Remember, AI is a tool, not a truth. Always do your own research. Every decision you make is supposed to be yours, right? What you eat, who you date, what job you take, what show you binge. But what if the algorithm is quietly making those choices for you? In this episode, we ask a question that most people aren't ready to face. Is your free will being overwritten by the very systems designed to help you? This isn't sci-fi. It's your daily scroll. Part 1. What is free will in a digital age? Free will has always been the power to choose. But in the age of digital surveillance and predictive algorithms, that freedom is being redefined. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, and Netflix use machine learning to track every click, scroll, pause, and like. That data is then used to feed you content, ads, and even ideas that are statistically more likely to get your attention. It feels like freedom. But it's often just optimized persuasion. You think you're choosing that new documentary. But the truth is, it was handpicked by a machine that knows more about your preferences than you do. Part 2. How algorithms hijack the brain. Our brains are wired for dopamine. And algorithms know it. Social media apps track which videos you hover over, how long you pause, what you comment on. All this data is used to personalize your feed so it hits your neurological sweet spot, again and again. You get dopamine. They get data. According to research from MIT and Stanford, platforms can influence user behavior in subtle but powerful ways. These nudges slowly train you to click certain things, buy certain products, and even adopt certain beliefs. That's not neutral. That's behavioral engineering. Over time, your choices become a pattern written by someone else's code. Part 3. The illusion of choice. Ever notice how Spotify recommends the perfect song? Or how your GPS already knows where you're going before you do? This is predictive AI at work. Amazon reportedly increases its sales by over 35% using its recommendation engine. Netflix says 80% of what people watch comes from suggested content, not user searches. You aren't exploring. You're being guided. The interface is designed to be convenient, not freeing. You don't see the full map, only the path the system thinks you want. That's not freedom. That's filtering. Part 4. The rise of AI agents. Now let's look ahead. AI agents are becoming your new personal assistants. Tools like ChatGPT, Siri, Copilot, and Google's Gemini are designed to automate everything from writing your emails to planning your vacations. They can generate schedules, summarize books, respond to texts, even handle your dating apps. But here's the catch. When AI begins making micro-decisions for you, how long before you forget how to decide for yourself? A study by the University of Chicago found that people who rely heavily on smart assistants experience reduced retention of basic information. In other words, the more you offload to AI, the less your brain practices making its own choices. This leads to decision fatigue, mental laziness, and a growing dependence on digital systems. Part 5. Are you still the author of your life? Think about your day. You wake up to a smart alarm. You check social media. You eat what Uber Eats suggests. You shop what Amazon recommends. You text who your phone reminds you to text. You watch what Netflix selects. You sleep with guided meditation from YouTube. At what point are you still writing your story? Or are you just following a script? When algorithms guide your preferences, habits, opinions, and emotions, what role is left for free will? Part 6. The dangerous comfort of automation. AI-driven comfort is addictive. Why struggle to think when your phone thinks for you? Why learn directions when your GPS knows every route? Why debate when the algorithm already shows you the side you agree with? The system doesn't just want you to be lazy. It wants you to be predictable. Predictability makes data cleaner. It makes selling to you easier. It makes controlling narratives smoother. And when people stop thinking critically, they stop resisting. Part 7: Real-world signs of algorithmic control. In China, social credit algorithms affect access to loans, travel, and even education. In the US, predictive policing tools like PredPol have disproportionately targeted minority neighborhoods based on historical data, not current crime. In hiring, AI tools used by companies like Amazon were found to unintentionally discriminate against women applicants because the algorithm learned from past hiring biases. These systems don't just reflect bias. They amplify it. And most people have no idea it's happening. Part 8: Can you break free? Breaking free from the algorithm doesn't mean going off-grid. It means choosing consciously. Here are a few ways. Turn off autoplay. Force yourself to choose the next video. Use analog tools. Write in a journal instead of an app. Practice boredom. Let your mind wander without distraction. Follow diverse sources. Burst the filter bubble. Ask real questions. Don't just scroll. Reflect. Freedom starts with awareness. Part 9: Final thoughts. AI is not evil. Algorithms are not demons. But tools become dangerous when they're invisible. When systems are built to reward your attention, not your freedom, then your free will becomes just another data point. This isn't about deleting your apps. It's about reclaiming authorship over your life. You can still be the driver. But only if you choose to take the wheel.